Hi Yasmina, thank
Hi.
you so much for being with us here today. And
My pleasure.
that was a wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
And just for our media partners and for the audience that are not here with us today, I'd like you to talk a bit about, like just in a quick a minute as to what you spoke about when it comes down to 360 degrees digitized services.
Yeah.
So yes, your thoughts on that, please.
Thank you so much. Okay, so first of all, thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be with the esteemed audience today. And just to give you a highlight and a brief about what's 360 digitized services when it comes to banking, as I was saying, it's a very tricky word. And the idea of digital transformation and how to adopt it is really tricky because it has to serve the triangle of business, which I call, which is linking between the employees of the enterprise, the customers they serve, along with the services and products they offer, and in the heart of the triangle is the communication. So anything that doesn't serve these four pillars is not considered digital transformation. And the more tricky and hard situation that all banks suffer from now is how to tailor and adopt these services to serve the country and the customer need and to be customizable on the ecosystem. Because if you use such technology and you're looking to adopt it in Middle East, it has to be totally different than US, totally different than Europe, etc. If we apply all, one size fits all, it will be doomed to failure. So that's my 2 cents when it comes to the 360 digitized services, and it has to be linked to one another. So if you're planning, if you're a bank and planning to launch, I don't know, a super app or a website or WhatsApp business chatbot, you have to redirect and link it to the other channels that you're offering the customer. So wherever he goes digitally, he can go to the other channel and communicate with you with a way that is smooth to the customer, that provide the seamless customer experience. And as I was talking, complexity, when you deliver something so complex, it has to be appearing so simple. Yeah. So if the customer sense the complexity of what you're offering, again, it means that you're failing. So that's the very fine line between how to use latest technology and be tech savvy, and how you be simple, be easy, get the customer attention, serve his needs without showing how complicated the technology is.
Sure, thank you so much, and I think I see a lot of sense in that. You also spoke about the communication between a bank and a customer should not be one way.
Yes.
It has to be a two-way communication.
Yes.
Would you like to share an example from your past experience, like a
Yeah.
small case study,
Of course.
so that people can learn from it?
Yes, of course. So, as I was saying, back in the days, all the banks and fintechs were talking to the customer in an informative way. Nowadays, it's not valid anymore. Informative means that they used to have a website displaying all the services and products, having the contact us section, and speaking to the customer in this way. This is a static, one-way information sharing with the customer. This is not what the customer needs. The customer needs two-way interactive technology that talks in a customer-centric approach, not a product-centric approach. So the mindset and the methodology of, for instance, building a website has to be completely changed. It has to talk the language of the customer, not the language of the product. It has to be two-way communication. The customer you can speak to and the customer can talk back. And has to be informative, and has to be interactive, and has to be smooth and easy, again and again, tailored to the customer need, and simple. Yeah. Exactly.
So you spoke about customer centricity because customer centricity has always been on high on the agenda for most of the banks.
Yes.
And now that we are at the Future Bank Summit, and we have our colleagues from the entire banking and financial sector.
Yeah.
According to you, what is the future of the banking sector? Is it going to be digital only, wherein we don't see any bricks or mortar business anymore, or what, according to you, is the future of the bank?
Wow, that's a very interesting question, actually. Sure. Well, to me, it will be a mix and match of both. Okay. We can never, ever let go of the physical interaction. It's in the business psychology. You have to see someone. you have to get in touch with the vibe of his tone of voice. These sentiments are important in business, and I don't think that it can ever be replaced. Nevertheless, adoption of the digital technology will increase, will spike in the upcoming 5 years. And if we don't adopt that quickly, smartly, in a way that's simple, as you've just mentioned, we'll lose it all.
Perfect. I mean, yeah, that's a great, simple answer.
Yeah.
In very easy terms. Finally, we're back to these face-to-face events, and
Yeah.
I guess we all missed it
Of
for
course.
a couple of years.
Of course.
So, how important do you think are these in-person events wherein the entire community comes together and talk?
Oh, very, very, very. You have no idea. You know, the business networking, the understanding of the different cultures, the mindset, having a discussion, having an arbitration when it comes to adopting technology and how we tailor it to the banking and what's the ecosystem is all about is really important and was really missed. So I'm really glad we're back in the face-to-face events thanks to you.
Thank you so much. It's our pleasure to host you.
My pleasure.
Our team has actually worked tirelessly since past 8 months, to put
Yeah.
this together.
Yeah.
Any words of encouragement for our team?
Well, it's amazing team. I can see the efforts. I can sense it. You know, it's enough that you guys managed to gather all of us from different countries, invite us here, having this 2-day conference. It's really insightful for me and hopefully for the rest. So thanks again for the invitation and for your efforts.
Thank you so much, Yasmin. I can
Much
talk to you all day
appreciated.
because I just
Thank
love
you.
your thoughts about and with your experience.
Thank you
but
so
I know
much.
that you're
My
a busy
pleasure.
person, so we'll let you go. But thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you again and thanks for the audience. Thank you. Bye bye.